Welcome to the Civil War exhibit.
Each artifact you see represents a major cause of the Civil War.
The first major cause is an artifact from the election of Abraham Lincoln.
Lincoln originally didn't plan to run for president. He was nominated, which outraged Southerners who didn't agree with his anti-slavery beliefs.
The main debate throughout his run for presidency was slavery.
After he ended up winning the election, it sent warning bells ringing in the southern states, creating the idea of secession.
The propaganda shows how slavery and other issues are dividing Americans.
But that was 407 years, so let's move on.
Next, we have a very authentic piece of cotton.
Ooh!
The southern states became a primary suppliers of cotton.
Major world powers began to become dependent on the southern states for cotton.
After they saw how much the world powers like France and Britain relied on them, they began to believe they could take in the North with their help.
Without the production of cotton, people would believe we've never been caught in a civil war.
Here we have an exact replica of the Liberty Bell located in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
The Liberty Bell is used to show the impact of the abolitionist movement in causing the Civil War.
The bell is a symbol of freedom, which is what abolitionists fought for.
The abolitionist movement was a religious revivalism that saw slavery as a crime against God.
It established branches in the free states that focused on anti-slavery literature, lectures, and petitions.
They demanded all federal support should be restricted from slavery.
This caused many Southerners to become angry.
Hey, did you guys hear that joke about the Liberty Bell?
Yeah, it cracked me up.
You see a Confederate flag to your right.
The Confederacy was in favor of states' rights. They believed the federal government should not have as much power as it does.
Politics was mostly a debate on which powers belonged to the states and to the federal government.
The Democratic Republicans favored states while the Federalists believed strong central government.
Since slavery was the main issue between the states, the slave states saw slavery as a state issue that the federal government shouldn't have power over.
This caused more tension between the states.
The map beside the flag shows you which state supported states' rights or federal government.
The most commonly known cause of the Civil War is slavery.
Slavery began the whole friction between North and South.
You see a pair of cuffs and a whip that was used on slaves.
In the North, slavery was made illegal, but was important to the Southern economy.
Many people who were wealthy in the Union or North made many investments in slavery.
The politics in North began to turn more people against the idea of slavery.
It was obvious some major changes need to be made between the states to solve the difference in opinion.
And that concludes your tour of the Civil War exhibit.